What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be doing another review today. We are going to be finally reviewing John Wick 4. I think I reviewed the other ones. I might have to probably look at it again to see if I actually did review them. But John Wick 4 pretty much picks up right after the events of 3, where he pretty much has gone rogue at this point. He is trying to not only be able to survive from being a wanted man, or basically the most wanted man in the world, to the organization that he's a part of and trying to take it down and become free. So he goes through these trials of not only trying to figure out exactly who's after him and what he can do to gain his freedom. Now, I will say this, this was more than likely the last one. I'm not going to try to go into too much spoilers. So for those of you that have seen the film, you obviously know what I'm talking about. Those of you that doesn't know what I'm talking about. So we got Keanu Reeves returning once again. We even got Scott Adkins in this film, who was unrecognizable in this film. I will say this. We also have Donnie Yen in here, who plays Kane, who is another assassin. We have the late Lance Reddick in here that his character was surprisingly killed off in this film. And we also have Bill Skarsgård here, who plays like the main antagonist, who is like the lead of this, well, one of the ones at the table, so to speak, that is after John Wick's head and wants him dead. And the entire film is action-packed, man. Let me tell you, the entire film is action-packed. There's not a whole lot of slow down in this movie. It's pretty much you really have to sit down and watch every single scene to make sure you don't miss something, and they did a very good job at that. They kept you interested. It wasn't really boring. It wasn't like, okay, let's just go on to the next scene. It wasn't like that. I don't think there was too much action in here either. It kept you kept you into the movie. It didn't keep you out of the movie. It made you want to go, It made you go, okay, this is what's going on, this is what is going on, and this is what I want to see. So I think that a lot of people that are massive John Wick fans are definitely going to enjoy this film. There's a lot of drama behind, what was going on, because you were trying to think, okay, is John going to survive this time? How is he going to survive this time? And will he survive this time? So there is a lot of back and forth on this as well. Now, I will say also that it was kind of shocking for a way that John Wick had help in this and the way he didn't, and also that the organization that he was a part of is pretty much becoming at civil war at this point, because all the ones that he has allied himself with over the years, or knows him, or owes him a favor, they pretty much are like him. They've getting tired of the organization, and there's pretty much like a civil war going on in the middle of this film, and John Wick is like the head of it / in the middle of it. And like I said, guys, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but it's a really good film. I will say that it's straightforward. It's not very hard to figure out. It's pretty much got the same thing that any of the other John Wick films had. Straight to the point, very action-packed, very easy to follow, and is just interesting overall, just the entirety of the film. I think that honestly, there could be another film with the way it ended. I don't want to spoil it, but I will say that the way it goes is that there is massive development for the other characters, and there are characters that does reprise their roles. There's other characters that will return. There's other characters that I think that will make an appearance possibly later on in another film, or even there's other characters, I think, even with the way the movie ended, that can be built upon in like a side series, or maybe in a side movie or something of that nature. Because again, John Wick is growing so much that I think that a lot of people want to see more of these characters and want to see more of these side stories, or how John Wick became John Wick, or how he got this, legendary status of being the boogeyman, this master assassin, this one-man killing machine, as we all know in these movies. And I think Keanu Reeves does a very good job at that, and also these other characters that come in, and other, past actors we've seen. We even see Lawrence Fishburne reprise his role in this movie. I know some people liked and disliked Halle Berry being in the last one. I know there's people that were wanting her to return. There's other people that was kind of, there's just a bunch of different things that was going on, and I think a lot of people got things misconstrued about the film, that, is John Wick going to die? Is he going to live? And of course, you got to watch the movie to find out. With the way it ended, I think that it does have room for another film, but at the same time, they're going to have to do it correctly and explain how it's going to continue if they do continue it. But at the same time, I think that they need to do it carefully. So overall, guys, I think the film was very enjoyable. I think the film was very action-packed, had a little bit of comedy, a lot of drama, a lot of great action scenes, very good choreography, very good acting, and just a straight overall story that I think you could just not really have too much an issue follow. So overall, guys, decent film. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you as always on the very next one.